gonna fly off like that. That was when I was a little bit younger, a lot younger, and believed that everybody was honest. Yeah, we found that out real fast. I've had a couple ideas taken from me, and I told you about them. One was OnStar. General Motors stole that one. But then again, they didn't steal it. I gave it to them. Okay. Oh, here's what I wanted to do. I need to make something. I don't know what I want to make it on. I don't want it big. I know that. The plate has to be. The bottom has to be kind of heavy. Let me see here. This. Yeah, this may be heavy enough. It's not that heavy. See, the thing is, what I'm going to make. What I'm not going to make. Guys, remember I made that magnifying glass with the light and the clips and the power and all that? And I put it on a board about yay big, which it works great, and I use it a lot. It's got the clips on it. However, there's sometimes I don't need all that there. It just gets in my way. So all I want to do is have something small with a little piece sticking up with a couple little clips on it, and that's it. So I want it small, but I want it heavy. That's the problem. I want the base to be small so it doesn't take up a lot of room, but yet it's got to be heavy enough so that it'll hold. And I was just thinking of something. I was just thinking of something. Let me see something here. If I can find what I think I have over here, and I think I do. Well, if it isn't here, I know I have it, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to take this 2.5 pound weight that I have in here. And I'm going to use that. It's round, so there's no corners that's going to catch on anything. It's heavy enough. I just got to figure out a way. Now, I can either put a dowel in there, which is a little on the big side, so now we're starting to get more again. Or I can cut a little piece of something and put that in there. Now this is, see that, well, that would fit. If I wanted, yeah, if I hammered that in, it'll fit. But I'm getting big, and I don't want big. I want small. You know? So, hold on a minute. I know I got small. Small. You know where this came from? I needed to make a door stop, so when I close the door, I can slide this up to hold it in a hole that I had put. So I put a piece of copper tubing, and then I have one over there. I made it longer. And then I put this inside the copper tubing, and then I notched the copper tubing so I can bring this up, twist it, drop it down 1/4 inch so it locks, and now this is up inside the door, and it worked just fine. So that's what that is. But we're going to cut that. We don't need all that. So I'll leave that screw in there, seeing that it's pretty well in there. What do I want to cut this with? I can cut this with a hacksaw. How far do I want to cut it? That's the question. How far? I think I'm going to make it about that long. Okay. Now, I gotta figure out a way of putting that in there. Putting this in here. Well, I know I can do something. I just don't know if I want to do that way or not. Put this in here. And then drill a hole for this. And then just epoxy it. That would probably work. Yeah, you know what? I think it would work. So, let me do that. Let me, oh, fuck, shame shoulder. Whew. Come on, guys, back over here. Again. Back in the saddle again. I have no idea where I'm going. This all works. Yeah. I'm a glutton for punishment, apparently. Okay, let me clean this up a bit. All right. Everything's gonna be all right. I guess I should mix a little epoxy and bang that in there with it on it. Wouldn't it? I think so. I don't have any what I call good. I only have this 5-minute stuff. I mean, it works. I have to get on the net and look around to see what's out there. Hobby Lobby is about 5 minutes for me. It's basically across the street from Home Depot, which is one exit down, which is... Well, I'm going to have a bar through it. This is not going to be epoxied into that, so it'll spin. It's going to be tight, but it'll spin. But if I were to do this, would this be any better? No, because that doesn't bend all that easy. Not quite as flexible, and I don't have any. No, I don't have any flex arms. I was thinking I may have had a flexible arm later on some things. But I don't. That would be perfect at this point. What is this one? This is the hardener. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, dum, dum. Oh, so anyway, I was talking about the lights that I use in the birdhouses to heat them up for the winter. And it's not that I'm, like I said earlier, come on. Well, this shit doesn't want to move when it's cold. It's not that I'm trying to, give them tropical heat. I just want to keep it a little bit above the freezing, which they're accustomed to anyway. However, I may be spoiling them. Who knows? But at that point, I've noticed I've been hitting around 40, 44, depending. It has gone down as low as 39. but it was really cold for a few days, like down in the 20s. I mean, it was too cold to snow. I mean, but you know, if I can keep it 38 to 40, 42, that's all I'm looking to do. Just to, you know, give them a little something to keep their little nesties warm. So what I did was, well, you guys, I've done them. I've posted them how I did them, but I did a couple of them in their different ways. I've got a couple of 6 units and a 16 unit out there. I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. I'm not going to take which is hot, 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 hot. There. Okay, now this is probably a little tacky because of the heat. I didn't expect it to get quite that hot, but it did, so we're okay. All right, now let's find a drill. A snug one. A snug, snug, snug. We want it to be snug. That's a little too snug. That one is... Binga, binga, bing. Hey, Mr. T, how are you? Did you just get up yet? Did you just wake up? This is still a little too big. Yeah, okay. I'm wondering if I take my... Oh, wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, this one here is just a little too big. This one will give me a good start for an opening, but it's too big to jam all the way down. This one is the right size. I just don't know if I can make it work because I don't have the speed on this drill that I will need to try to do what I want to do. If it goes too much, it'll get too big. As much as I want to go all the way through with this thing, I don't know if I want to or not. That's close. I can make that work. Not tough. You think we can make that work, buddy? I think we can make it work. What do you think? Oh, you gave up thinking about it? Is that what you said? Now the bottom part, about that much of it, is smaller yet. So I'm kind of hoping that I can get this through there and let it chisel its way through. That's what I'm hoping for. And I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of a cutter edge on this. Now it's either going to collapse or it's going to work, one or the other. I think it's working. Ah, there it is, it's cutting. All right. Yep, good. It cut right through. Now what I want to do, see if I can peen it over while it's on the bottom now, see? How can I peen that? Well, I can peen it with this, maybe. Let me take it over to the place. Hold on, guys. I'll put on something hard. That's working just ducky. Hold on. Let me put this away and I'll show you what I'm doing here. So anyway, today's Thursday. Darlene is working. Alright, so it gave me a little bit of a peen, as you can see. Now what I want to do is finish bending it over. However, we're going to cut it first. Now let me get Mr. Ball Peen. Huh? There we go. It's a little crooked, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Now I gotta find a couple of Alright, so I found a couple of these. But I have a few more over here that I'm not using. But you know what? I don't want to take them off the wire. Just because I'm not using them now doesn't mean I'm not. Oh, you know what I could use? I didn't even think of these. I wonder if I have a, you know what? These would be perfect. These are nice and strong too. It would be better than those. I wonder if well, first I need to find a way of putting them on here. So how I'm going to do that is I'm thinking about putting a bolt. There I am. To shove down inside there. And then I will find a piece of, which I know I have. See, the only thing is, if I use these, yeah, you know what? I'll still be able to do this. I just won't be able to do this. Okay, I think I got it here. Hold on, guys. Bolts, big fat bolts. I need a big fat bolt. I need a big fat. You know, I don't even need it. Let me get a bolt. It's a little nail. Bingo. So that worked. Now let me get the other piece. I know it. I have it. I just don't. Let me see. Do I put it in here? If I did, it's going to have to be found. But I went there. I found that. I had to find a place to put it. So I bring it over there. When I bring it over there, I found a whole bunch of these, all different lengths, that I have over there that I forgot about. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, so I want to put this here. And then if I have to turn it, the nail will turn. You follow me? So I got to get this onto there. And I'm thinking if I do a real light weld, I can probably do it. I don't think solder would help. I do want to, however, notch this nail out a little bit. Now, how am I going to do that? I wonder if I can use the Dremel. let me put it on there straight first of all. A little bit more. But, let me get a different tool. I wonder if that little file I just had will help. That will work. I'm just going to try to get more of a roundness on it. I mean, it's soft, so it shouldn't take forever. What's the matter, Jim? What's he barking at, Tucker? Or what's she barking at? Yeah, here we go. We're getting there now. Yeah. Let me check this. You know. Alright, so this has to get back to that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that with normal solder. I really don't know. I guess I can grab a hunk. Do I have any solder flux over here? Fix. I mean, it's so quick that I really didn't want to do this because it's not all that. You know, for what the work, I'd like to be able to use it and not just, you know, tack, 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 and I'm done. You know, pulling it off for little jobs sometimes can be a pain in the butt. I don't know if this is going to stick to the nail. I would think it will if I get it hot enough. But I don't know, because the nail is not the same material. Well, before I go any further, let's see. We'll let it sit for a second. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Do I need to do any more? I really don't. Do I want to do any more? I really not sure. Yeah, let me put a little more puff on there. I mean, I got it out, I might as well use it a little bit. That's done. Let it sit. Get this all put away for that little bit. Out there right now, I'd really like to be out there splitting wood, but I don't want to take a chance with it with my shoulder. You know, especially without Darlene being around. Come on, you're going to come off, you're going to sit there and aggravate me. Well, sure. Alright, so here's what we have so far. So now, this turns, if I need it to. I'm not going to do any more with it as far as it today. I will, however, clean it under the sink before I turn the water off with some good cleaner. And then I will probably just paint the whole thing. And then I'm going to get these ends on there. It would be nice if I could make them adjustable, but it's not that important. I should have thought about just tacking them on there with the welder. But well, hello there. How you doing?